you made that.
Silent Hill TDS, J Leo, Hitchhikers, check. I'ma spit fire and propane. Keep a little baggie of some veggies, your romaine. Zombie ass bitch trying to eat up the whole brain. While this bummy ass nigga still asking for more change. Get your taste buds lit, popping right under your tongue. Lighten up a sharp strain, feel like it's chopping your lungs. Smoke another leaf to the head, feeling like Danny Phantom. Got a medicine jar in my car full of zany samples. Running with the fashions when my rations getting low. Get down on the floor, blood races like I'm whipping blow. Shit show for show, I don't know what, just release and go. Can't hear what you're saying, this sweet too loud and you're speaking low. Johnny smoking haze in a blaze like I heat it though. Then I'm let the heater flow and sing it till the heat below. Think it's a game, I pick the day before you let him roll. Think I'm insane, but from the start I never had control.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight? Have you ever laid with a demon with the flames by your bedside? Smoking the air, sipping on spirits, get the mood right, get the crew hype. Middle fingers to the blue lights, dancing on your grave while I gaze into the moonlight.
Rolling through the city, heart is empty, but I'm feeling frisky, knowing I can make it even though these niggas want it in me. Got some rolling papers and some bitches, yeah, we getting litty, feeling out of place. Fuck it, I got my niggas with me. We on a long road, smoking trees and bagging hoes. Love is faded, I'm jaded, consequences are never told. Running out of characters, the real me is getting old. Facing the facade, 50 shades, and I fall below. I'm on some new shit, underworld a new bitch. Your loose lips tangle you up, I guess this new spits I do this, spitting some fire and left doom hits the sun god, bringing some light. Now watch your mood switch, hieroglyphs from writing scripts. Now my stable conquering, conjuring some spirits in the valleys where they die and quit. Just a gladiator on a righteous tip, still sharp and steel, but I'm colder than the Arctic gets.
Chill. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wildcard Mar in the building. That track that was just playing, that's the homie. He's like kinfolk to me, like a brother to me. It's that man, Silent Hill, featuring his homeboy J Leo. Song is called Pale Moon Devil Dance. Go check them out on YouTube. Type in Hitchhikers, HITCHHIKERS, Hitchhikers. Support the local artists. Anyway, I am your boy Wildcard Mar, aka Modelo Mar. I hope everybody, y'all ready to talk some sports. It's Friday. It's end of the week. Well, technically Saturday morning now here on the East Coast. But hey, if you're watching this, you made it through another week. Be happy. Be gracious. Shout out to my homie big bruh Jamel, aka Detroit Mel. He's pretty much the producer of all of I.O.W network stuff, but y'all keep your eyes out, keep your eyes and your ears out. He got a new podcast, some new material coming out called Two Nuts, One Opinion. Jamel crazy as hell. He a nut, all right. And so he liable to say some crazy shit. So but no, he's a very intelligent man and very thought-provoking. So he'll definitely have some material to make you think for sure. Very opinionated. So I'm looking forward to that. So I just wanted to put that little seed, drop a little nugget so y'all get prepared for that. Go over to www.iof119.com and find out all the information of all types of material we got going on. All right, we got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, a lot of material. Of course, I'm doing all the sports pretty much, this late night edition, Monday through Friday. Or technically Tuesday very early morning to Saturday early morning. I'm calling it Monday through Friday, because until you lay down and then wake up, it ain't a new day. I don't give a damn what that clock say. Anyway, midnight, and then of course Monday through Thursday, the live stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. That's the show that me and Detroit Mail do together. And then of course we got the I Often Wonder podcast. We've been doing that for about almost a year and a half too. So look, we got a lot of material coming down. Big brother Philip Riddick, R. Bop, he has that podcast. Daddy Cooks, he has a YouTube cooking channel that we got going on. L. Jeffrey Moore got his material on there. Look, we got a lot of stuff coming. Especially if you still stuck in quarantine and you need something to pass the time, we got you. Trust. Now, first topic in sports, I want to talk about. I usually don't like to dwell on a lot of negativity stuff because that just ain't my stilo. But since I dogged on Chad Wheeler and I dogged on any dude that's played in the NFL that has pretty much been a piece of shit, it's Kellen Winslow's time. Kellen Winslow II, I should be more specific. Of course, the tight end who played for the Miami Hurricanes, his father is a Hall of Famer, Kellen Winslow. So 2019, homeboy was convicted of raping a 58-year-old homeless woman. Yeah, that's disgusting. Piece of trash. Yeah. But he's facing a retrial on some other charges. One from pleading guilty to raping an unconscious teenager in 2003 and 2018 sexual battery of a 54-year-old hitchhiker. Yeah, he's trash. I'm making that very clear on where I stand. Stuff like that. Like there's no defending none of that. That's trash. But I'm bringing that up to bring this up because I'm trying to set a timeline. So 2003, he's about to get retried on some charges. But Winslow was drafted in 2004. He last played in 2013. And so, that if anybody was paying attention to the other show, I was talking about how that, Aaron Hernandez was having his little situations that caused him to be a psychopath, but he was having those kind of same battles and issues, in high school. You know what I'm saying? And it got ignored. Go to high school. He having that problem. He goes down University of Florida having issues. Then he goes to the NFL having issues. NFL's having a reoccurring theme, man. Some of these cats, are they not doing like kind of any mental evaluations? Certain people, they usually kind of give you the signs that something ain't right. Something just don't add up. You few pennies short of a whole dollar. Like something ain't right. You ain't wrapped too tight. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's not saying nothing, and unfortunately, somebody's gonna, be on the receiving end of some tragic shit. I mean, the whole Chad Wheeler situation, same thing. He's shown signs of being, abusive and being just unhinged. Before that situation he had about a month ago, he's had a situation similar to that in college. I'm just saying that at one point, does the NFL start doing, mental psych evaluations? You know what I'm saying? Dig into the history of mental thoughts that these dudes have been kind of, patterns that they've been showing throughout their whole life. At some point, we just can't keep looking at these guys that, they make a good play on the field that can help me get money. Of course, I understand it's a business, but at some point, what does the NFL are we going to hold them accountable? And I'm not saying by legally way, but at least, speak up and try to, morally hold them accountable for not catching some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like how deep are they really doing these backgrounds on these kids? You know what I'm saying? A cat they get caught with some bud or they have a little booger sugar night. These cats hear all about it. But you can't tell me like they don't hear about these situations where, they not being gentlemanly towards women. You know what I'm saying? They're not being too aggressive and too physical with females. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I'm just having a hard time believing that the NFL doesn't catch wind of this. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they have to do something to do a better job of doing legit background checks, not just oh yeah, I heard about this guy and he's good, but I heard he has a drug problem. Like, but what about the other problems that are much heavier than drug problems? Like this whole domestic abuse is this situation is getting nuts. I mean, I got to keep it a buck, man. I got 2 daughters. I'm not trying to hurt no dude because he's having some kind of either mental breakdowns or mental issues that got ignored, and he wants to choose to use one of my daughters as a victim. I'm not with that. Look, I'm legally licensed to carry in the state of North Carolina. I'm telling you. Any of these fools putting hands on my babies, it's a wrap. I tell my old lady all the time, just get the bare money. Just every paycheck, take a little bit, scoot it to the side for the JIC safety bank account. JIC, JIC, just in case shit go down. I gotta hurt a motherfucker. All the fathers that got daughters, y'all can relate. Like that damn scene in Bad Boys 2. When Martin Lawrence and Will Smith come to the door, Will got the pistol in the hand. Yeah, that's me. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. I'm trying to make light of a terrible situation. Like I said, I don't like to talk about a lot of crazy shit like that, but just because I am a sports show and I've already done my rants about other NFL players that keep getting themselves caught up in some domestic shit, which makes no sense. So yeah, Kellen Winslow Jr. You trash, but enough about that bum ass. Enough about some that depressing shit, because that shit's I got. You know how you talk about certain things and you can feel yourself. You like you just feel the anger just rumbling in you, and you like almost like a human volcano. And like the smoke that come out your ears and shit. So let's move on. Let's move the fuck on. Man, of course the Carson Wentz trade went down yesterday. That was nuts. If you want to check out the comments that I dropped on that, just go back to yesterday's episode on all the platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. And you can go see the replay of last night's episodes of what I said. But I mean, no more excuses, Carson. No more excuses. The second overall pick in the 2016 draft had all the excuses in the world on why he didn't succeed in Philly. And then when he lost the locker room, now he's the come up. He's the true winner of this whole trade. He went from being The guy that was just overpaid, overhyped, and literally booted out a franchise that gave him the keys to the kingdom to go to literally a team that was in the playoffs last year and pretty set up damn well to do some good things. I thought they could have beaten Buffalo in that wild card game. Then your defense is legit. Like, coach defense is legit. For the most part, I thought they shut down Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Carson Wentz literally just got the lottery ticket. That boy came up. Like, damn. Life is good when you just get out of one trash ass situation and then walk into damn near the gates of heaven. Like, Carson Wentz is good now, but he can't fuck it up. He's surrounded by a great team now. No more depleted O-line like he had in Philly. He's going to get a consistent run game like he didn't have in Philly. Coach just need to bolster up their wide receiver core. Maybe, maybe tight end. You don't really have to really mess with the defense. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot that's keeping Indy away from being in that conversation of being a Super Bowl, player. I don't know about winner, but at least getting there. So Carson Wentz literally got the lottery ticket. That boy, I bet you that boy, when he heard the news, he probably ran barefooted to damn Indianapolis from Philly. He's like, I can't get out of here quick enough. That boy jetted like a road runner. Like, me. That boy said, I didn't get the hell up out of Philly, boy. Because, hey, them fans, they was at that boy neck. They was at his neck. Boo! Wentz, you trash, you bum. Probably threw an old Philly cheesesteak at his ass. That's probably why he couldn't wait to get up out of there. But no, I bring that up to bring this up because, with that move to getting Carson Wentz, the coach, before they made that move, they was already about 70 mil under the cap. So, they had, space to eat that contract that, taking on Carson Wentz, that 35 mil price tag. I wouldn't have done it. I would have, honestly, I would have restructured that whole contract. But I would have still gave him the contract, the extension that he got in Philly, but I would have restructured it that in the first year, you only gonna get paid a certain amount and then some money incentive-wise. And then second year, I give him more money and less incentives to hit, because I want you to prove it in that first year and I want you to back it up with a repeat year, and then third year, I probably would just load it up a little bit more in fourth year and so on. But I'd try to make him prove it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you built, you walked into a situation that's built great, still don't mean you just because you giving the keys to the Ferrari, but you don't know how to drive a manual. You know what I'm saying? Fucking up transmission like a motherfucker over here, dog. I'm just saying, so just because he's in a great situation doesn't mean it's going to be guaranteed success. Indianapolis is betting on a relationship between Frank Wright and Carson Wentz that was there in 2017. But these they haven't interacted. I'm not gonna say they haven't interacted. They may talk on the phone and converse and do all that. But I'm just saying, like, when it comes to being on the football field on the same team, they haven't been in that situation since 2017. That's what they're betting on. So look, I don't know if it's gonna happen. if it's going to be, an improvement for the coach. But hey, I mean, he is a step above Phillip Rivers in at least mobility. Both of them with some turnover machines, even though Phillip did keep the turnovers at a minimal this year behind that great online. So that's what I'm saying. There's no excuses. There's no excuses for Carson Wentz. No mas. No mas. But this time of year, of course, with no football, it's still a lot of buzz around the NFL. Of course, with the trades like Stafford, Wentz, of course, Goff was part of that Stafford trade. But just, all the speculation going on and the free agencies that are about to happen, because a lot of free agents happen this time of year, especially veterans who are on a decent hefty price tag per year. So the NFL, I kind of mentioned this yesterday, the NFL has dropped their the cap space. It's like the minimum is 180, so that's the floor. It probably can go to like 185 is what I've been hearing is the max. So 185 million, and boy, there's a lot of teams in trouble, including my team. The Kansas City Chiefs, the former Super Bowl champions, they were defeated. I still don't want to talk about it. So Titans, they're not too far over the cap, about $3 million. Chicago about $6 million. I mean, that's 1 or 2 cuts right there. And they'll probably get under the cap. Who else? The Raiders about 18, about 19 over the cap. Yeah, Chiefs at 23. Packers about 19. No, about 20 mil over the cap. Rams 27. Pittsburgh is at 13.6 over the cap. Atlanta 31.6. Philly 49. Saints almost 70 at 69 over the cap. God. You know what? Maybe that restructuring that Drew Brees did with the $24 million is trying to help with the cap. Maybe he is done. I don't know. I keep going back and forth because there was if you guys check out the Man Down podcast, one of the hosts on there, Corey C3, pretty much said that's just him being generous, giving money back to the franchise. If that is the case, I mean, so be it. But if he was already speculated all year to retire, why haven't he announced it yet? I don't know. I said on the day stream, I think he might come back. We'll see what happens. But a few teams that are in contention and try to be consistent playoff contenders, like the Packers, like I said, 20 mil over the cap. The Chiefs 23, Rams 27. Pittsburgh 30. 30.6. Philly, Saints, man, that's a lot of. Oh man, they way over the cap. So there's gonna be a lot of I think a lot of veterans are about to get the pink slip this week. And pretty much it already started. Deshaun Jackson, we all know and love Deshaun Jackson. I don't know if everybody loves him, especially if you're a Cowboys or a Giants fan. You don't love Deshaun Jackson. He be killing y'all. The 34-year-old dynamic wide receiver at a time was released by the Eagles today. I mean, it made sense. I mean, you save $6 million. And seeing is that you almost about at 49 mil over. Yeah, you gotta start, especially with him. You know, he's 34 at wide receiver is usually about that time where, the production starts coming down. Pretty much only like Anquan Bolden and Larry Fitzgerald and Jerry Rice have only been the ones to define the time at wide receiver. But you're talking about a guy that missed 3 games or just played only 3 games in 2019. And he missed 11 games this past season. So, what's that? Max, you might have got 8 games out of him in 2 years. Yeah. Moves like that are bound to happen. Is going to happen from now until I think it's March 17th when free agency starts. So yeah, I love D-Jack. I love his swag. I love what he did. But yeah, buddy boy, is Eagles are in trouble with this cap. You know what I'm saying? They are in trouble with this cap. And crazy thing about Philly, they make the trade to get Carson Wentz out of there. And now these fools ain't 100% sold on Jalen Hurts. Like, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this up. How are you not sold on Jalen Hurts? You went in the second round and got him in the draft last year. You had to be sold on him. My rule of thumb is if you go get a quarterback in the first or second round, to me, says that you saw something in that guy to go get him that high. Even though you already had the quarterback that was supposedly the future in the building already. You went and got him in the second round. Jalen Hurts, I didn't even see him probably going that high. I saw Jalen Hurts as like almost a Dak pick, like going like in the 4th, 5th round, and then maybe if he had a chance to compete at training camp, probably could have turned some heads. Probably would have pulled like a Russell Wilson, like Russell Wilson did. Pretty much turned heads in training camp and won the starting job. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he could have. Maybe, but what the hell is Philly doing? What is Philly doing? First you way over the cap, and now you still ain't sold. Man. Anyway, I don't know. Philly. I'm just glad I'm not a Philly fan. I'm just shocked at a team that just won the Super Bowl. And what was that? 2017? Yeah. The 2017-2018 season. And now y'all can't keep the coach who won the Super Bowl for you. Can't keep the guy that you drafted second overall in the 2016 draft. Paid him early. And now that's fucked up your cap. And then the guy that you went to give him competition in the second round last year in the draft, now you ain't sold on him. So what the fuck we doing? Come on. Hey, man. And I know Eagles fans are passionate. They gotta be up in arms about this shit. Like, just what are y'all doing? But I got hope in Jalen Hurts, because Jalen Hurts, I see the reports. He's out there getting the receivers together, trying to do the homie bond shit. Let's, run these routes together, these plays together, blah, 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 make sure it bond, and which is good. That's what you need. I mean, chemistry is big in team sports. You know what I'm saying? If you can't build a chemistry, can't get your timing together. I mean, athleticism can only take a team so far, You just don't want to be a team full of athletes. You rather be the athletic team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, Philly. Yeah, I got so many other problems though. I get Jalen Hurts, keep him. I mean, you already got him. It's only his second year on his rookie contract, so he's going nowhere. But even if y'all do trade him, I don't think they'll. No, never mind. I'm not even gonna say that because I ain't got time for y'all to clown me. You know, hey, it's too early for that talk. No, it is not time to trade Jalen Hurts. Nope, nope, nope. It ain't. But give the man his chance. Let him. What's the worst that can happen? If Jalen Hurts actually succeeds, you got him on a rookie contract. You can fill so many holes around you, Philly. You got holes everywhere. Your own line's trash. I mean, with all this cap problems you got, all your receivers are pretty much gone. You just got rid of D-Jack. I think Alshon Jeffrey is next. I saw rumblings about that. Alshon Jeffrey might be gone too. Zach Ertz wants out. And Zach Ertz could easily be considered one of the top 5 tight ends in the game. He wants out. They need to keep Zach Ertz because he will be the safety blanket for Jalen Hurts. People got to understand that tight ends are pretty much the best safety valve and the best aid to a quarterback. I mean, they if they are left alone right down the seam, and especially some of these tight ends can just go right down and chunk yards, 25, 30-yard plays. Some can take it to the house. But I mean, I got a bad feeling about this. I got a bad feeling that Philly is about to find a way to just, I'm not going to say deliberately sabotage Jalen Hurts, but I just got a feeling they're not going to do the common sense route and putting things around him that's going to help him succeed. I just got a feeling. Something in me is bothering me about the Philadelphia Eagles right now because I think that they are going to do any and everything to sit there and not help Jalen Hurts because he's mobile. Oh, we don't need to invest in the O-line. He can get out of it. There's a trend, y'all. For mobile quarterbacks, they tend to normally not spend a lot of money on the offensive line because he's mobile. He'll make something happen. He'll get out of it. Why? No. Did you not watch the Super Bowl? Yes, I know the Chiefs were down, starters on the O-line, but still. When you don't have great protection, no matter who's behind that O-line, eventually you can't stop everything. And you get beat up. I don't know. Something I gotta, y'all damn Eagles fans. E-A-G-L-E-S. Hey, y'all better go over there, go talk to them, their general manager and Harry Roseman. Better go talk to him. Yeah. Go talk to Jeffrey Lurie real quick. Hey, Playboy, let me holler at you. Hey, man, I wish front office cats would have more access to the fans. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a fan too. Like I said, I'm not an expert on all this shit. I just, gather my information for the podcast purposes because it's material. I'm up here for an hour solos. I got to find something to talk about, Otherwise, nobody's going to tune in to just see my ugly ass just sit there, just mumble. But I wish the owners would literally do like a show like this, like a podcast. Like you can stream with them, you can leave comments and just, you ain't got to go crazy with it, but just, hey man, why don't you protect the quarterback? Drop little, little comments just as a fan's purpose of what we see. I think it'd be a good idea, and plus it'd be a good look for the owners. I mean, sometimes you over here getting rich off the money that these fans are spending for all this shit, all the merchandise and all the money you get for viewership and sponsors and shit. The people, we make you rich. I mean, shit, y'all should be talking to us, motherfucker. At this point, this shit's an investment. You getting just buku rich. So I would say do that. But Eagles ain't the only ones getting rid of some players to get their ass under the cap. The Packers, they released offensive tackle Rick Wagner and linebacker Kristen Kirksey. Kristen Kirksey, I remember he used to play in Cleveland. Yeah. But just doing that, they saved 10 mil. You know what I'm saying? And they're 20 mil over the cap. So they did right. I mean, that's business. That's what it is. The biggest shaker of all of them is the Carolina Panthers. So the Carolina Panthers right now are 12 mil under the cap. But they just saved almost 20 mil by releasing former Pro Bowl defensive tackle K'Wan Short on Wednesday, defensive end Stephen Weatherly, safety Trey Boston, and punter Michael Pilardi tonight. They saved 20 mil. And he's already 12 mil under the cap. So they did say they was going to go all in for Deshaun. I think that might be some of this cap moving shit they doing. Don't think I'm crazy, y'all. I mean, I know I may be high. I'm Modelo. I have been sipping on some Modelo, but I ain't crazy. Bruh. When you 12 mil under the cap, and then you just save 20 more, that means you are creating cap space to go get a big name. And they say they will go all out to go get them. Even to the fact they say they'd get rid of Christian McCaffrey to do it. And I wasn't too upset if they would. I kind of spoke on it last night. I wouldn't actually be upset about it. I just feel that, just paying running backs is the craziest thing in the world nowadays. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much burden on your cap, and if you're not, especially if you don't have a fullback. So, I mean, most you're doing is running zone plays, inside and outside zones from your running back. But most running backs you want to try to run inside and outside zone, but at the same time, be a receiver. Be another weapon that can catch the ball. The days of having a fullback or running the I form or a full house, that's just almost extinct. I mean, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of teams that have a roster, saved a roster spot for a fullback. It's just not a lot. I mean, Panthers up to something. If it's not Deshaun Watson, I don't know what else it could really be. I don't think it would be Sam Darnold. You wouldn't make all that cap space to get him. Excuse me. I don't see any other play. And if I'm Houston, I'll take Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, but I would ask to get Teddy Bridgewater in that deal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think Teddy Bridgewater is serviceable. He's adequate. He could be no pun intended, a bridge quarterback. You know, just until we get that franchise quarterback, we can do some things with you, Teddy. You know, I'm not expecting us to get a Super Bowl, but we can do some things. I think they're gonna do it. It's a lot of time, really. You know, between when free agency starts, then you got the draft. I mean, this is the general manager's. This is the general manager's part of his football season. Even though his job is 24/7, this is like the beginning of his roller coaster ride. You know, doing his best to build a successful team. You know, hey, be prepared. There's gonna be some names. There's gonna be some big names, some veterans for sure that carry a hefty price tag, and they're gonna hit the free agency market. It's gonna make free agency very exciting. It changes the way people may draft. It changes a lot. So I'm looking forward to it. The NFL finds a way to always capture you, even though they ain't playing no games. And that's something that the NBA has to do. They've gotten better at it, you know, when the free agency stuff and trying to make it more interesting. But NFL has managed to always be pretty much a year-round sports, even though they only play for 5 months max. September, October, November, December. If you're good enough, January, beginning of February, you're done. So yeah, 5 months. Other than that, it's a month and a half of training camp. Everything else is all you know, who's going where, transactions, free agencies, drafts, trades, you know, player movement. So pretty much 6 months of that, and then training camp a month, and then 5 months of football. Hey, their marketing team is on point, dog. Their marketing team is on point. But let's move on to some NBA. So it was Freaky Friday for sure. You know what? It was 50 Friday. We had 250 burgers. 250 burgers tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look at this clip. And then we're going to see one of the first 50 burgers from that man Joel Embiid.
Here is Curry coming off a 25-point night Wednesday and win against Houston. And Embiid's pull-up is good.
And simple pick and roll, hang dribble at the top of the key between the legs. Come on, that's so
yeah, he playing with him.
Embiid now going to work, guarded by Carter, bodies in, and if you don't spend a double, Embiid's just going to manhandle you in the post. Embiid looking to take Carter, gets into the center of the lane.
Oh, that continuation is crazy.
Now, when you see his ability to just take his time, this is where he's improved. He goes, he posts up. He caught that ball at the three-point line. He didn't try and tee anything up. Defense, their pace, getting other players involved, that is so important to their success.
Green buries another three. Quick math again from Richard Jefferson. That's what you come for. Embiid fading and hitting.
That boy cooking.
This is just ridiculous. Takes his time, spins baseline over the wrong shoulder. That is a difficult turn. It's the ability to show him every day with a smile and ask a ton of questions. And
you never fall for the pump fake player. Oh man,
and really
boys took your cookies.
Williams Didn't have the touch once he got to the cup. Here's Harris in transition with Embiid back in, and Embiid the soft way.
Can't stop that.
Large and loud steps.
You want to know why people are talking about him in the MVP race? Look at your 7 foot, 300-pound center just avoiding the contact with the easy.
That big old train coming, better get out the
so
way.
Difficult. Just spatial.
He didn't want that smoke. Look at him. He didn't want that smoke.
Playing the 5 for them at times when they go small.
Embiid's jumper is smooth. 18 points for Joel Embiid. What that team was able to do, and Thaddeus Young and the Bulls in potential playoff position right now, and they will sort of have to juggle the impact of Young as Thibault puts it down in transition.
The Bulls team should never be understated.
Our colleague Bobby Marks called him the
Wow.
number 4 trade asset in advance of the trading deadline out on the market.
You help on the back cut, then you have a shooter coming off another single screen. So great Doc Rivers play.
Levine gets denied by Embiid.
Get that out of here. No.
Zach Levine with the
I need Embiid to come up with something like Mutombo. Oh, is he going court to court? Did he just go? Wow.
The bucket. It's unfair.
If there's any doubt about why people have this individual in a conversation,
stop playing.
There is nothing that he can't do. He is leading the break
with the Euro. Oh my, your man just went full length. Hit him with the Euro.
He's shown he's fighting through it though, while taking care of his body, and really a man on a mission this season, Ryan.
Free throw jumper. Okay.
Simmons again tonight because of illness.
And one, my nigga.
Around him. Able to put it in.
Said I've been around the world and now,
You can't do if you're going to come and double. And Gary Temple, come on. You're the vet. I had you as a rookie. You know you can't guard him with just an arm. You got to get in there. You got to show your body.
Give me my money.
Levine, nice.
Get that out of here. Did he really? Oh, my goodness. Feed the big man. Give it to him.
Harris looking for help, finds it in Embiid. Already 30 points, 11 rebounds for Embiid. Spins around 3 defenders again to finish.
So 3 dudes. 1, 2, 3.
Spinning around 2 defenders with the strong fit.
Maxey, Embiid, 16
free throw jumper. Okay.
Embiid, the exaggerated ball fake, surrounded by 3.
Stop. He about to pull up. Bow.
He's done everything well this year, hence why he's having the season he's having. But I think a great balance of
with the defense too? With the dish?
Maxine goes up under and in. 37 points for Joel Embiid. His career high
Joel
is
showing
49.
out.
He's topped 40 11 times
with
in
the
his
pull
career.
up. Oh,
at the away from doing it again. Harris around the Embiid
stop.
Can't float it
Rebound.
Embiid, the
goodness.
Is good.
Great little drop off, but he just puts himself in a position. He has been a man on a mission all night long. Like, you got to put a body on him. The Bulls
put a body on him. What are you talking about? He didn't have 3 dudes on him. They ain't stopped him.
Even against a bigger
with the dish
defender.
To Tobias. Oh, God.
Passing,
this is easy money.
Great recognition, and Harris the finish. Young has it. Levine wants it. Levine on the attack. High off the window. No.
What's good, B? Who's the better big man? You know what? Hold that thought. We're going to talk about it when we finish up with this highlight.
Step back jumper. You bet. Joel Embiid tying his career high with 49 points.
How you make a case for the MVP. A little step back for your 49th point of the game. Let them know who's in the building, big fella.
Levine can't hit the 3. Loose ball. Temple. Give Chicago another chance here. Levine on
get that out of here.
Was met by Embiid, and now Embiid is back.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, I just saw the highlight. Joel Embiid, that boy went off. He went loco. He went nuts. He went crazy. He went bonkers. That boy went straight boo-boo to fool. Lost his damn mind tonight. Whew. So 50 points, 17 boards, 5 assists, 4 blocks, and one of the greatest stats I like to see, 2 turnovers. Not a lot. Hey, if he plays like this and he stays healthy, and Bree, I see your question, who's a better big man? Honestly, Embiid and AD to me have the same issue. You know, they miss games here, miss games there, and then sometimes, you know, they durability get a little shaky. It get a little funny. You know, sometimes you're like, I don't know, player, what we really gonna do with you? Because the talent's there. You know, and surprisingly, I don't know what Doc Rivers has been able to do in Philly to get, you know, the best out of him, Ben Simmons, and Tobias Harris, and get them playing as a unit together. Seth Curry's helped out having him. I mean, he's been shooting lights out. So, Brooklyn got some competition. But to really answer your question, B, if both of them cats is healthy on some real shit, that's just a toss-up. You know what? I'm gonna go with Embiid. Because you give me 50 points like you did tonight and 17 boards, 4 blocks, 2 turnovers, kept the turnovers. Yeah. That's my answer. I'm taking Embiid. I'll take Embiid. I just think he's more ferocious in the paint. He still has a little bit more dog in him in that paint. He has a little bit more, you know, nastiness in the paint. You know, that nigga African. That's all you know. He used to run from lions where he come from. You know, that nigga had a lion running at his ass before, so he good. He tough. Damn long and pawing at his ass before. He tough. I'm gonna ride with Embiid. Yeah. Give me Embiid. Yeah. and in my country, we run from lions every day. I can't get jiggy with this shit. What is this shit? Shit. Hey, bro. Hey, any nigga that can run from a lion, bro, I'll fucks with you, bro. Shit. Hell yeah. Yeah. No, he was running with the impalas and zebras. They always running from the lion. No, the lion don't get me. I am destined to play in the NBA. Let me chill, because we got another 50 burger tonight. Let's watch this clip real quick of that man Jamal Murray. That boy went off. You know, he went off today. So, like I said, it was a 50 Friday. Two fools went off having 50 burgers. All right. Oh yeah. Let's skip an advertisement. You know, I'm real low budget with this shit. So y'all bear with it, bro. But we gonna get this clip. Y'all work with a player. Come on.
Steal. Early by 10.
There we go.
Nearly 50% over.
There we go. All right. Y'all forgive me. You know, I'm old janky hood nigga. I'm electronically stupid.
Murray twists, fires, and scores.
Be able to put that ball up and make that basket.
Jamal Murray, nice.
Really one arm, and that shows you
I know he was that nice.
And now he goes inside with the left hand.
Sometimes they see it's almost as if the team plays better when Jokic doesn't need to score 30 or 40 points, as Murray with a floater tipped, and eventually it's Murray who squeezes it. Murray stops and fires. Jamal Murray has 15 points. He's a cool 7 of 9, and we have a timeout on the floor. Murray off the Jokic feed. Jamal Murray now is 8 of 10. He has 18 points. Murray's guarded by Sexton. Angles off a Jokic screen. Fades away and cans a mid-range jumper.
Man, y'all better stop going under that damn screen with Jokic. Again.
Jokic opens up the third quarter with
deadly.
a triple to give the Nuggets a 72-50 lead.
That's deadly.
Way to move without the ball for Jetty, and he knocks the jumper down deep in the rock.
It's a 15-point game. Murray
Step back, got him.
fadeaway jumper, tough shot. Murray's 10 of 12.
Hey, these niggas get nasty with these step backs, though.
Murray to Jokic, goes and gets it back, angles to the basket, scoops and scores.
Went right past
He's
him.
in there once again, but this time out comes Barton. He'll find Morris. Extra pass, Murray.
Man, they hunt for that 3-point line. I like it.
Jokic, Barton, Murray, Morris, and
Top of the key, got him.
Murray here to force one there. Everything's falling for the young man here tonight.
That's what it's going to take. Scratch game falling. You can't let these guys stay comfortable shooting.
Screen.
Murray skips into a jumper. He has hit 9 in a row.
Screen again. Stop going under the screen. Yo, you see this dude is cooking. Stop going under the screen.
Murray doing a good job of getting his shot.
2 minutes in, fourth quarter.
Nice. Nice cross. Led him right to the screen. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stop. That boy's showing off right now.
Guy like this now.
He's showing off right now.
In the first round of the playoffs against Utah. 40 in Game 7 to beat the Clippers in the second round, and now he goes to the paint. Murray once again picked up by Garland on the switch. Puts his back to the shorter Garland. Fadeaway 15-footer.
Oh, man.
Allen snares his.
What you going to do with that? Can't do nothing with that.
Double 18 and 10 for the 4-year man out of Texas tonight. Okoro.
Yes, he had the shot.
Okoro triggers. Garland and Allen got their signals crossed. 5-on-1. Murray.
It's back.
48.
Yeah, timeout. This nigga's killing us, coach. Timeout.
The Nuggets backed off, and really that's the only option he had. Is continuing to let Murray have his way.
50 points now for Jamal Murray remaining. Apparently, this is what he was waiting for. Murray to hit 50, and that should do it for the Nugget regulars.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was waiting for.
Oh,
thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube for live.
Lord. Oh my goodness. Yo, them fools just kept going under the screen. What is y'all doing? You see this nigga is cooking. Stop going under the screen. Sometimes they just don't make no damn sense. What the fuck is you doing? Anyway, so with the other 50 break of the night, Jamal Murray went off 50 points, 6 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, and my favorite stat, 1 turnover. You know, that's a good stat. You got 50 points. You better not have double-digit turnovers. I don't care about them 50 points. You got 10 turnovers, bro. What the fuck is you doing? He got 1, so good. Kept the turnovers down. Only 2 assists. I wish you could have got a couple of more assists, but as y'all saw the clip, that boy was cooking. Hey, it's all right. You having one of them nights. Just feed him the ball. Let that man just go off and shoot. Look, I said this before, and the other night, this is why I'm worried about that AD injury with the Lakers. He's going to be out for almost a month, maybe even more. But Nuggets, good team. Clippers beat the Jazz tonight. Both of them, 2 good teams. You know what I'm saying? Portland, Phoenix. Brian really got to be Superman. There's at least 5-6 teams that if they jump in front of the Lakers, it might be a long season for the Lakers. Real talk. I mean, but a lot can happen. Still a lot can happen. Anyway, we are coming up on a Last few seconds of today's show have hit. We about to hit an hour. Thank you to anybody and everybody. Man, my man B showing up from the BWO. That's that commissioner right there, the promo division. I appreciate you for always hopping on, chopping it up with your boy. Of course, I got to shout out my guy Silent Hill, whose song I play in the beginning of the show. Like I said, go check him and his homeboy Jay Leo out. Hitchhikers, HITCHHIKERS is their YouTube page. They're doing dope, underground, independent North Carolina hip hop. Go support the fellas for real. But hey, it's been real. I will see you guys Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the daytime live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And then, of course, later on that night at midnight. It's your boy Mo De Lamar. We out. Be good to each other, world. All right. Love each other. Hug somebody. Peace.